Good morning, everybody, from the Paul Bunyan Show. This is Sunday, the final day of the show. We enjoyed the show yesterday. It was a little cool. The sun was out in the morning just like it is now, but the clouds came and it got much more chilly. Jack was wearing shorts.
Yeah, if you saw me yesterday, I made the mistake of wearing shorts. I'll never do that again.
And it was a great crowd here. I think the show, just to give you a little secret here before we show you what's going on, the show is bigger this year than it was last year. More vendors. Same amount of people, I would say, roughly, but definitely more vendors are here. Jack's first time at the Paul Bunyan Show. He went to Boonville. You all know Jack. I don't have to introduce him, but if you're just meeting Jack, he's from Log Cabin Firewood. Go over to his channel and give him some love as well. But we rode here together this year. He went to Boonville, his first time here at Paul Bunyan, and what's your impression?
This is way bigger. A lot more people, a lot more vendors, just like Brad said. There's a lot more going on here, too. Like, I don't know, everywhere you go, there's always a machine running, something you can check out. This is the place to be if you're in this logging industry, for real.
Yeah, I think if you are going to go to one show, if you can make it to one show throughout the entire year, this is the one you want to come to.
Definitely.
But anyway, stick around. We're going to walk around the grounds and see who we can run into, what equipment we can show you, and give you a little taste about what this show is. The good thing about coming to the show early on Sunday morning and doing your recording is that there's not many people here yet. So you can really walk around. I can talk to myself and not look like a crazy person. But what you do is you run into people like this. Look who it is.
Are we live?
No, we're not live. We're just recording, so I can edit anything you want out.
Sun right in our face.
Well, let me come over this way. We'll go this way.
Hey, you know what I saw last night? You posted it. There's a picture, and there's perfect product placement.
Oh, with timing.
Between the heads, there's Yappa.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, that was good. So how's the show been for you this year?
Yesterday was crazy. We had so many people in here, and honestly, what I'm saying, like, yesterday was, from a professional level and a personal level, people are just awesome here. Like,
Yeah.
It is really a good show and a good group of people, and I'm very thankful for that.
I think when you have a show like this, you bring people together that basically have the same outlook, not only on work ethic, but on life in general.
Yeah, right.
So it's
And
pretty
people
cool.
look out for each other, man. It was cool.
Yeah.
It was a good day yesterday.
What about
I
you
will
there,
say-
Shifty?
I will say, first off, Bunyan is probably the best show in the country that I've been to. And this year has been the best of all the Bunyans I've been to.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Definitely more vendors on the. Last year it was the inner ring and the outer ring.
Yeah.
And this year it's the inner ring, the outer ring, and then another outer ring outside of that.
And they're sold out. All the spots were sold out. So if you want to get in as a vendor, you're on a waiting list now. It's great.
Oh my goodness.
That's good.
Waiting.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to walk around, see who I can run into, show some of this equipment off. What is the attraction here for you this year? The main attraction?
The Yappa 435.
Yeah, the Yappa 435's over here running right.
Our pile was twice as big, but they took some to split it yesterday. Because at the end of the show, they auction all the stuff off.
Yeah.
So he goes, well, I'm gonna split it tonight. I'm like, no, but I get it. They didn't want to have to try and split it today when there's people walking around. So, but we're gonna fill that void back up today.
That makes some good-looking firewood, man.
Yeah.
It definitely separates the jump.
Yeah, you can see. So, like I said, that the done firewood was twice as big, but yeah. Then we got our chaff and we got our sawdust,
Yeah,
all separated.
that's pretty cool. Well, I'll take a round. I'm going to show them the machine since it's sitting there running a little
All right,
bit,
man.
and then I'm going to walk around. Good seeing you.
Sounds good. You too.
So the Yappa 435, like he just said, is the main attraction here today. It is, I guess, warming up right now, but they've got a log loaded on there. They're going to be demoing this here shortly. Conveyor's getting it on up there, but look at this firewood. Look how clean of a product that machine makes, and as he explained to you over there, it separates the chaff and the sawdust. So as the wood comes through the machine, the sawdust blows out the back. It's got a separator here that's vibrating and shaking with another conveyor running out underneath of it that takes all the scraps out and puts it in a pile as well. So that is a little taste of the Yappa tent. Met some machines, Bob Nelson and the Yappa 435. We have arrived here at the show headquarters, the Easton made wood splitters tent, and I'll take you around and show you the lineup that they have here and all the machines that they brought to the show that are going to be heading home with very happy brand new owners this year. The first one we come to is the Easton made Ultra. Somebody's going to be very, very happy with that machine. All the extra wedges that they have here, it looks like a couple tall 4-ways, some box wedges, and there's a 6-way there. So you order equipment and you come to the show, you get to pick it up right here, save on your shipping costs from Easton made. The Axis is here. An awesome, awesome machine as well. Somebody's getting a brand new 511. It's got a 4-way on, a tall 4-way. And the clone of my baby is right here, the Easton made 1222. Demoing all these machines for any potential new customers that are looking for a great commercial grade machine. The Easton made 2228. I know the sun's kind of creeping in on us there. He's running the 5-way box wedge on that one. Got the 7-way box wedge on this 2228. And the big daddy over here, the 37D. So quite the lineup of splitters here along with the processors. The granddaddy of them all, the 60C, is here. But one thing that you got to see if you came to the show was the debut of the brand new Easton made 40C. And here it is. So we're here at the Easton made booth with the man himself, Andrew Easton. And we're standing here in front of the brand new 40C, the debut of the new machine here at the Paul Bunyan show. And they've been running it, putting some wood through it, putting it through its trials. And how's it going?
Well, you know what? It's going all right. We've run into a couple of hiccups with it, which we expected because it is a brand new machine, but it's running pretty good. I think we have a couple more weeks at the shop to get all the kinks and bugs ironed out of it. This machine here works awesome. It's going to be a really, really fast machine. It's going to come in at a good price point for people that are they're a little more serious about doing firewood.
Yeah, I was watching it run here yesterday, and I tell you, I don't really notice much of a difference in the speed of production, this one from the other bigger processors.
There's really not. Like, there's not. If you're into wood that's 10 to 14 inches, this machine here is just every bit as fast as the bigger machines. The biggest thing with this one is you don't have the creature comforts. You don't have the cab on. You don't have the log rollers, log decks. There's a handful of those features, which makes this come in at a better price point. And the other really cool thing is right now we're only running 35 horsepower on this, so it's a very fuel efficient little engine on it.
That's a Yanmar, right?
Yanmar on it, yeah. Yeah, and we're hoping we're going to get away with it. I've got a little bit of tuning to do with the pressures on it, so hopefully we can still achieve that with the 35 horsepower, but time will tell.
Yeah, so as with any brand new product that you're just testing and tuning, and he's not gonna, I know for a fact he's not gonna put it out until it's of Easton made standard. So.
Oh yeah, no, we'll play around with it quite a bit.
So,
There's a handful of things, but we're really close.
But it's got to be perfect, and to a guy like me standing here watching it run yesterday, I didn't see any problems with it, but I know this guy's gonna pick them out and fine tune them.
Yeah, that's kind of the funny thing with it is when you build something yourself or you work on it that much, and I've got a great team of people, mind you, but you pick up on all the little things, especially after you've done it for so long. So
yeah, well, how's the show been overall?
Oh, the show's been really fantastic. We've had a pile of people come out and say hello, and we've had a lot of really good traffic here, so it's been really great.
Yeah, yesterday was jammed up, and here Friday, I wasn't here Friday, but here Friday was a very good day.
Friday was a really busy day, yeah, and the weather actually held out pretty good for us. Like yesterday was chilly, but even on Friday was a beautiful day, and today the sun's out, the sun's shining here, so it's great.
Awesome. Well, thanks for letting me talk to you about the new machine here for a little bit. I enjoy hanging out with you guys as always. And
well, it was really great to see you again. This is the best part of the job for me, is seeing everybody.
Well, we're going to get to see Andrew hopefully again here at the end of January or the beginning of February at the fellowship at the furnace this year. He will be making an appearance again with his family traveling through. So for those of you who can make it, stop by and see Andrew. He's a great guy. So as I'm walking around the Easton tent, I run into this dude.
What's up, guys?
My man Don Shive, and look who's with him. I know he doesn't want to be on camera. Oh, he's going to turn around, so you know that's Sushi Sam. Sam did make the trip, so we all got to see him live and in person. But what do you think about the show this year?
A lot more people this year than last year, I think.
And vendors, you think?
I think there's a couple more. Well, Rugged made the trip this year, so I think this is their first show ever. So glad to see them getting into the shows and stuff. So
Yeah, and there's a few vendors on the outside of the outer ring this year.
yeah.
So I don't remember that being over there last year.
Yep.
But the show's just actually it's just now opening. We got here a little before the gates officially opened so that we could walk around and see some things before the crowd show up. But anything you want to look at is here.
It's here. Yeah.
For sure.
Yep. If it's not, I don't know where else you're gonna find it.
Yeah, if it's not, then you're not looking for anything firewood related or logging related because it is all here. And we had a great time this weekend in the hotel as usual.
Yep. Actually behaved a little bit more.
He did. You did a good job. Look, I mean, it's bright and early. The gate's just now open, and he's already here.
I got a sweatshirt on this time.
Yeah, man. We're learning.
Yeah.
We are experienced Paul Bunyan attendees now.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, I'm going to get around here and talk to some other people.
All right.
Good seeing you as always.
Hell yeah.
All right, now we're here with Chaz. Everybody knows Chaz, my awesome tree service that I work with, and my good friend. He rode with us this year to the Paul Bunyan show. It's the first time he's ever been here. And so you get a fresh take for somebody that's never experienced this before, somebody that's in the professional tree industry, not just like what I'm doing. So you can get a little different perspective on what he thinks of this show.
Well, there's something here for everybody. You know, whether you're doing excavating, or you're doing clearing, or you're doing tree work. They got stump grinders, chippers, lifts, big time firewood, little time firewood. You know, wood carving. It's a really good food. And some good deals on some saws. I think it's something to get on your checklist, and you need to get out here and visit it at least one time. So, the way I understand it, in the same week every year.
Yeah, first weekend in October, pretty much every year. So, put it on your calendars if you thinking about wanting to make it.
And you'd be amazed at how tight the community is with each other.
Oh yeah, you got to experience that this time too.
Yeah, like, you know, back home people are out to get you. Here it seems like everybody, you know, they work with you and everybody learns off everybody, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to keep walking around the show, see who we bump into, and I'll show you some equipment. All right, so we're here at the Ripol Tent with Buck and Billy Ray, and he's been out here ripping on the 500i on some logs the whole weekend. And the 500i, if you follow along with his channel, you know that he thinks it's a great saw, but it's just not his style saw. However, your opinion has changed a little bit since you've been with these Ripsaw boys.
On this last one, as you know, my bearded buddy here, if he told you, I bought a 500 a while back, and I've been running it for about 2 years, but if anybody follows the channel, they know I've been having some issues.
Yeah.
And actually, I brought this attention. A lot of people didn't understand it until they watched my video, and then they started realizing that, hey, mine does that too.
Yeah, absolutely.
But a guy like me is going to notice that more than just, a firewood guy. And that's, with all due respect, but I sanitize a lot of wood. I'm cutting a lot of wood. I'm not just boring in all day long or bucking firewood. I'm limbing, and it just didn't cut small wood well. You'll notice it. Start looking closer at the 500 eyes out there. In small wood, they bark. And it's a good thing because it's not going to blow up. But I've been chasing that, brother. I've been chasing that. And for some reason, last time I went to visit these boys, they had a 500, a fresh build, and it got sent back. And if you watch that video, my whole opinion changed.
Yep,
of the saw.
absolutely.
It completely changed.
I've been watching him cut all weekend, and I'm not hearing any four-stroking out of that saw whatsoever. I mean, that thing is just getting it.
Dude,
Tin Man, come on over here.
come in, Tin Man. So we're at the Paul Bunyan show, and I'm a husky guy. Like, I'm running still, but I'm a husky guy. Like, but that's an amazing saw. It's an amazing saw. But it's hard on fuel. We all know that. I've beaten it up enough over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
But something's happened, and it's probably something to do with what they're doing in the porting, the muffler. And I believe still might have been watching my video.
I'm sure they are.
So
there's no doubt about that.
Dude, you got a good channel.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
You do. You're a good man. I met you last year, and there's a lot of stuff going around out in YouTube, and you are in a big genre. You're in a big genre.
Yeah,
the
there's a
firewood
lot
genre.
of us. There's a lot of us.
But you got a good spirit, brother. I appreciate you.
I thank you. I come to you for all my knowledge, and I learn something from you every time I watch it. I try to keep up with Tin Man over here, but he's way more knowledgeable than I am.
He's too fast. He's such a wild man.
But anyway, thanks for taking some time with me, Buckin. Thanks for being here, Tin Man. And check out Buckin Billy Ray on YouTube.
Dude.
So this is Hammerhead Attachments. They're saying hello to us this morning. Chaz has found an interest in something like this for his tree business. The skid loader Kubota SVL 95 will handle this without a problem. But this extends to 25 feet if you're elevating trees, topping trees, things like that. This rotates 180 degrees, or 360 degrees, I'm sorry, continuous rotation. Pivots left and right, like I said, 25 foot. And this would be awesome for like those jobs that he has down long driveways where you have, trees like white pines or maples that are starting to overtake and drag on the tops of the cars or down the sides of the cars as they come up and down the driveway. He does a lot of those types of jobs where you need to basically position the bucket truck, go up in the bucket, trim the tree back, get down out of the bucket, move the truck up a little bit, get back up in the bucket, and continue that all the way down. Some of these driveways can be half a mile long. So with this, you can put this right on the skid loader and just drive down both sides of the driveway and make really quick work of it. So this is a prototype model that they have here from Hammerhead Attachments, and we're anxious to see the progress on this piece of equipment right here and see how that works out. They've got all kinds of different attachments, grapple saws, other grapples. They've got a log splitter attachment. See all the information there on that. And then this is a Big Daddy firewood blocker attachment as well. Some information there on that. So Hammerhead Attachments here at the show at Paul Bunyan. Come check them out if you are in the area.